Hello there's YouTube and welcome back to Carborg, to what is already episode 9 of this Vanilla City Skylines build. In the last episode we built what you can currently see here, which is this commercial area, and actually an abandoned building now. But yeah, the commercial area that we built here, very close to the waterfront, and this little park-ish that we built right on the quay wall. In today's episode, I wanna first take out this building. Goodbye. And there's actually a few more. Which again, like, this is an issue that will over time solve itself with the not enough educated workers issue that we have over here, as this is still a very new neighborhood, so those workers that are starting their jobs here aren't necessarily fully educated. What is happening today? We even though we have like this fix, there's still like somewhat of a bottleneck going on over here, but that is fine. Today I want to focus on this area because we need some residential expansion, but also what I want to do is work on, and of course we have the first fire of the episode here. What I want to work on is getting the foundations for like more public transport and certain things in. So we're introducing metro, and the idea that I currently have is that the metro will introduce a station here and it go overground through like this green belt and then dive into a university and then probably turn around. So it's gonna be like there's like a ring line over here in terms of metro, with like more industrial or even living opportunities on this side of the highway. So it might even mean that we have to change this interchange. And the next thing that I want to do is also like take the metro over here into this residential area, into this industrial area, and what will be more residential towards the water here. So yeah, a few things that we're looking in changing and doing today. Some of the first things actually is I'm gonna take my roads here, and we're reworking a little bit how energy is done in this city. So let me grab a road here, an industrial road over here, and then we will put things together here. Have this lead in here, and then I will take the geothermal power plants. Oh, it's actually not enough. I thought it would be enough. Okay, then we're rebuilding those roads, which is fine. Let me take a more industrial road over on this side and have it go in here. And I'll take the... Oh, wow. What is Carborg without fires? Something that I should think about is probably the fire helicopter hub. At the rate of which we're having fires at the moment. Like, there was this huge fire over here on this side in the last episode, of which city has thankfully rebounded, but now everything with our trams is on fire. All of the buildings and shops over here. Yeah, I think we need some more like disaster prevention. But let's do this other stuff now. Let's take the geothermal power plants over here and move them. One. We actually also need water. So number 1. This is going to be number 2. Gonna leave a spot in between for some paths. The good thing about them is they don't really, and we're having trash issues, so we have to think about all of the trash collection, which might still be a good thing over here. What's up now with electricity? Oh, yeah, I see what the issue is. Here we go. Now water availability should also be back up to normal. When do we get the big water tower? 16,000 population. Okay. So, yeah, our first point of focus in today's episode is going to be over here. So, let's also see in terms of, because I really like the geothermal power plants up here. Let's see what else we can do. Do I have enough space? I have enough space for a third one. Okay, and I can even like fit some nice roads in here. Boxing this in at this 90-degree angle, and have this a little bit like a full complex. I mean, yeah, this doesn't look too bad. Could potentially get a fourth one in here, but let's not do things too quickly. Or actually, I might just go and put the fourth one in. And then the question is, what do we do in terms of like trash collection? Because yeah, I'm thinking of just redesigning right now this entire area and remodeling this. And with that, taking off the coal. Ooh, this doesn't look good. What happens if I change it to the other side? It doesn't look better. Okay, now I relocated it like 3 times. Well, it's better than nothing. Okay, so we have our little energy campus over here, which now in terms of our electricity generation, we are way outside of where we have to be. So we are able to take all of this stuff off. These coal power plants, and now we can actually do I rebuild, or do I just like relocate these? How much does it cost to relocate them? I mean, it's definitely more cost efficient to just relocating them, but I can just delete them. How to best do this? I actually think I also want to move the pump mill. And take the biomass pellet plant. Let's see. Can I still squeeze this in over here? Yes. I would like to like get this one more to the left. Apparently there's still like concrete over here. But yeah, now everything over here is looking a lot different. And what I'm gonna do now is actually pause the game. Delete all of these. Probably just relocate them and see like where it makes proper sense. I think the car parks over there are at the moment somewhat fine. Actually, let me remove these as well. and then we redesign this entire area. So first, let's take the... I'm taking these recycling centers and just put them on the other side of the road for now. Same as with the... with these... oh my god. I'm lacking the words. With these water treatment plants. They have to be somewhat away from the water. But I mean, the game is paused anyway, so I'm just like moving them away temporarily because, yeah, relocating them is, even though we could have just deleted them, is much easier right now than redoing all of that. Let's get rid of those as well. Let's get rid of the pathways. And now we have an entirely new area here to build with. Okay, so quick, how long are they? So I would have to go 180 to get one, therefore meaning 360 to get two in. And they are how long? 240, 270, okay. So we're gonna go towards the end here. And make this another industrial road. The question is, will they fit here? Let's take those again. Up here. One. Okay, let's draw in another road up here. Because now they fit right in here, and we have like these campuses, kind of recycling centers. Something that I will also likely add here is incineration plants, but I think this is like a good, I mean, it's not necessarily a good site, but it kind of fits, you know, driving past, and you know, we've been checking in between like how things look, but having them here I think is something that definitely makes sense. So now let's take those. Okay. Now that those are in, we'll draw out another road. For some reason this doesn't work how I thought it should. Boxing this in. I mean, maybe we'll keep it like this, it's fine. And moving the next round up here. Okay, I'll probably place another two. And then also rethink where we'll put all of the water towers. So let's go in here. Oh, actually we have the tank reservoir now. And the pumping service. I think for now we still have to make do with these. Put in another road and have those in there. Alright, now let's have a look. Let's have another look at trash. So something that we can do. Unfortunately, they are quite polluting. So without getting into too much trouble here, we'll probably... How much will I fit in here? 3. And just put them here. And now let's connect these things up again with pipes. Then we have to make sure that everything is good in terms of our power connection. So taking this over here, let's press play quickly. There's now a lot of sewage treatment once these are online. And not as much water availability, but actually what we can do is we can put another 2 water towers up here, hook them into our network, and that should be fine. And I'll in detailing I will build a nice fence around here. Cool. Now in terms of electricity, we're looking very good. Water availability is also well, and this should change up a little bit in terms of the polluted ground. And then we can see how else we're looking to use this. I also, now that that I spent quite a good amount of time in fixing all of this stuff here, which may or may not, you know, be in like full speed and all of that, or like in faster speed. And let me actually take some of the concrete path and do this right now. All of this, I mean, I just need grid. Now we have some more concrete in here, which I think is good. I actually found a bug, and that bug is this number did reset or is jumping somehow. So I checked back the VODs from episodes 6, 7, and 8. And at the end of episode 7, we were at like 1,800 visitors. And then when I checked it, when I checked the VOD whilst editing the last episode, where we finally made it to level 3, at the start of the episode we were at like 200 visitors less. And I didn't... that's on the same save. So it's really weird. I don't know how else to explain it, but yeah, it's not how it should have been. Okay, now as well, I think this bottleneck is going to see less traffic, and we'll see much more traffic up over here. It's like right now there's still this entire big line of like donut and hot dog vans and the bug spray, which is, as we realized last episode, not ice cream. Bringing their stuff here. Cool. So now how are we looking into an additional neighborhood? I'll probably just go with European suburbia, because I think that is like for the more out of town neighborhoods, that is the best theme that I think fits the most on this, especially on this map. So yes, I'll draw in some roads here, and I'll use this space pretty much for a little bit of a neighborhood down here. Oh, also, what I forgot and what I talked about earlier is that I wanted to factor in metro. And one area where we can do that is over here and having like a metro station. I'm not sure yet if I'll do it with an elevated metro or not, but like I'll just to like get the metro road in. I will draw the I will draw a road now. So let me do this up here. And then we'll put a metro station here. Probably an elevated one. Because then we get access to metro tracks. And something that I wanted to do is take the metro over on the other side of this highway. So the big question is at the moment, like, how are we looking to do that? I'm not happy with this. Let's get a straight line in here. Let's hook this in here. It's not the prettiest, but it works. So the question will be, for some reason road guidelines don't really work here. Like, at least not how I hoped it would. This is, I mean, this is not necessarily how all of this is going to look at the later point. So what is the, if we come down here and we go straight, what is the max? Or over here. So now I have to find a way to curve it over. I mean, it's not ideal, but it's better than nothing. Okay, because now I can get into like all of the grid and the stuff that I'm looking to build up here. I'll draw out this metro line a little bit in case it will flow somewhere else at some point. But yeah, this doesn't look too bad. And now I just draw in some sort of a grid up here. I think first with some standard roads. Right, so oh my god, now did I rip some cable off? I hope not. So against of what I originally planned, let's draw in quick temporary power line over here. So that is all taken care of. I changed it over here and still built a community school. But like that over here, there's just going to be a how's it called? There's just going to be an elementary school. So yeah, there's some convenience stores, you know, some little shop opportunities, and then there's going to be a lot of European suburbia. We have 2 parks over here and have the metro station hooked in here. Something that I'm also looking to do over here is let's get another metro station like hooked in. So there's a few stops here, like right on the road. I think like over here's fine. So deleting this, then we get another just ground metro station in here, another few metro tracks, and this is done. So now let's actually go and connect this line going back and forth. Oh, yeah, I see what the big issue is over here. Since this is elevated metro, I mean, what we can certainly do is connect it like this, and then it should be fine. What do these people have? Low land value. Is that because of the metro, like right next to it? That could be the case. So yeah, I'm going into like more and more problems. Like yeah, there's really low land value here. I should find issues to like fix that, but for now, what I wanted to do is get this metro line hooked in, and then have it circle back and forth between those communities and those stops, with a good stop over here for all of those people potentially going and loading off of work. So where is our first train? There it is. I love metro trains, especially when they're like overground. There's another one. So there's 2 of them that should be operating now. This looks much better now in terms of traffic, but yeah, I'm not happy with this. I'm maybe thinking of taking everything underground here for at least a little while, because I'm also not really happy how this looks. I need to get rid of this interchange and change things. But metro trains are just nice. I mean, I really like the concept of like being overground here and then moving it like through the green belt, but this is an issue and definitely not pretty. Definitely not pretty. How are things looking over here? Yeah, there's less and less abandoned buildings that are, or where there's the issue of like not having enough educated workers. As slowly but surely things are getting better. Yeah, we have like low land value over here as well, which is probably because of all of this. And I will have to rethink how to do this better. Also, interestingly, another bug, just that I see it right now, is that I had was with the bus depots. So, if you remember that over here I added a bus line, which is now in place. It's not run by biofuel buses, because for some reason, even with like increasing the budget and adding other bus depots, the problem still wouldn't like fix itself, and like buses wouldn't spawn for some reason, which was really, really weird. Okay, I am assuming that the low land value comes mostly from... Where are we at in terms of pollution? Where's pollution? Here. I mean, it's just those two houses. Okay. I'm doing the following. I will delete this line here, because I'm really not happy with it. So, fixing metro problems. Let's see. We can take things down here, but it still doesn't look great. Yeah, unfortunately, that just means we'll take things underground. So I'm gonna get an underground metro station. Let's see if there's a nicer one. This is an overground, elevated, sunken bypass metro station. This one could look nice as well. Okay, I will delete this road. How much space do I need for them? Yeah, it's better with like a passenger road. Those are just more train stations. Okay, so I need a pedestrian road. Oh, I think I know how I will change this. Now the question is just if I can get the tram line just down here. No, the slope is too steep. Slope is too steep. And I also don't think I want the... I wanna stop here. Okay, so this is possible. This is possible. Then let's see if now I can take the metro station that I want, which is this one. No. Space already occupied. Doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. Okay. I'll rebuild this to how it was. Okay, so the solution is pretty much the sunken island metro station, because even though this is on a huge collector, I will change a few things here as well. First we'll do this connection up here. But then what this lets me do is I can turn this entire green belt into like much more of a park than I did before. So now let's have a quick look at junctions. So there does not need to be a stop sign here. And like maybe I change things over here in the green belt as well after the huge fire that we had. Now this is still red over here, and I am assuming it's because of the view that they have. So let's first check with some landscaping. If that fixes the issue, but those guys have the same problem. I mean, the view was kinda the same. Is it that the stuff from the incineration plant? How's the wind going? Can we see that? Maybe it's the incineration plants. Let me sell one of them. Yeah, now they're gonna complain again about the power, which we saw coming. I will finish the, not the tram, but like the metro tracks under earth, which we have up here, and then I think we'll still go there, and then we can slowly but surely curve this way. This one has to be removed as well. So let's take this straight and then now we use the curve tool to hook this in here a lot nicer. And now it's also fully connected again. Those two houses are now abandoned. I mean, sure, fine. Let's go up the ground. Yeah, but this is really nice. And then what I can do is like I'll detail those things out, and then up here is where the metro pretty much comes on the ground again. But like this gives me a lot of cool ideas, especially with like tram interchange. Like if there was a tram stop up here, and then you could just switch down to the metro right from where the tram is stopping. Like this could be really, really nice. This gives me a lot of cool ideas for downtown. But yeah, overall, it feels like we have not come extremely far this episode. But then if you think about it, we have remodeled this entire area, which I'm not fully sure yet is for the better. We have created this little town here, which is still not fully detailed. But overall, this looks nice. They have a metro station. How many people are getting on there? We built this entire like metro line going up and down here. I really like this, you know, like when you're driving here and then there's the metro going on the other side. Like I'm not fully sure yet with how I want to fill this empty space in between. But this could be something really cool. At some point, you know, there's a road leading in here, building more. Maybe this is turning into like another green belt before we have like more residential or like more industry over on this side. But for now, this is fine. And having another community close to the highway here with like really nice connection. And yeah, overall, I'm quite happy with the results. Few things will change. But oh, what's happening here? That person is waiting for transport. Are we now sliding into the next problem? I mean, they should pick that person up, no? That's probably, you know, with all of the fires that happened. But for now, the cemeteries, like all of that should still be fine. And we created some nice living space up here. But yeah. Slowly but surely it's taking form. So yeah, I think I accomplished somewhat what I wanted to do in this episode. And then next episode, I guess it's finally time to, like, I've been talking about this for a few episodes, but like really building out this green belt and unlocking this tile and potentially setting the ground stones for the first university, or like the big university. I mean, we have this little campus over here, but that doesn't fully count. And, oh wow, there's a lot of people waiting for the bus again. I mean, I said I wanted to like look at traffic and potentially fix traffic. Doesn't feel like it. This line definitely needs more buses. So yeah, there's more buses coming out of the bus depot. For some reason, the biofuel bus depot that was somewhat bugged. It should be fine now. But yeah, overall, can't complain. Let's take out these buildings again. There's a new building over here. Let's see what happens now. But yeah, at some point this is something that I have to detail up. Maybe I just get rid of those incineration plants and think about how to continue. But yeah, this is I mean, this is an industrial area, so not the nicest overall. All right. Well, if you liked my content and what we're doing here with Carborg, then feel free to press the like button, subscribe to this channel. Definitely helps me out, and I hope I'll see you in the next one, in which we're doing what I mentioned earlier, finally building out this green belt, even though I've been talking about that for a few episodes, and moving into more university. So yeah, thank you very much for joining, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheerio.